Hey, what's up? Pizza Loving Nerd here. So this is a new series I'll be doing on video production on Linux, where I will show you how to um, make videos on Linux. So today we are going to discuss screen recorders. So I'm going to show off three of them: Deepin Screen Recorder, Kazam, OBS, Simple Screen Recorder, and Vokoscreen. Now the first screen recorder I'm going to talk about is OBS, which is the one I'm using. Now this is by far the most customizable of the 5 recorders that I'll be showing today, but it is also the most advanced one, and it's the most resource heavy one. So, yeah. Now, by default, you just get a blank scene right here, and where it says sources, I'm sorry, you can't see that, but, where it says sources, you could add different scenes. So I could add another screen capture, and now you have my screen being captured twice in the same screen. So this is what it looks like for you, and you could see me edit it right here. So yeah, you can do stuff like this. You can connect a webcam. Um, you can connect a webcam, do windowed capture of VLC video source. You can add in some text right here, like a lol, and then you can resize it. And then you can add in different images. So yeah, now you can also do different transitions. You could have multiple scenes. So if I want to, I could have a scene. Let me set it up really quickly. I could have a scene of just OBS right here, and then I could have a transition between this scene right here and the other scene. And you can have scene collections for different series and stuff. And yeah, now that's not the only thing, but this screen recorder can also live stream. And so if you look at settings, most of them are grayed out because I'm recording. But you have studio mode. We have a system tray icon right here. We have multiple language support. There's themes. You have live streaming. You can customize what your bitrate and stuff. You can customize tons of different stuff right here. Your output resolution. You can set up hotkeys. There's tons of different stuff you can do. And also, if you can apply different filters to stuff, like for example, I can go into my microphone, filters, and then add a noise gate. And now there is no background noise. So that's what a noise gate does. So OBS is very feature rich, obviously. So yeah, this is the one I use the most. Now the next screen recorder is going to be Kazam. Now Kazam is very simple to use. It has screencast, full screen, or windowed, or in an area. You can disable or enable your mouse cursor and just disable or enable speakers in your microphone. So it's pretty easy to use. Yeah, it's simple to use. You could do a delay before capturing. So it's basically made to be as easy to use as possible. So yeah, and you can also get automatic file saving. You can customize your frame rate. How do you record at 15 frames? But you can, in the preferences here, you can do that. But yeah, it's obviously not as customizable as OBS, but this one is easier to use for, people who want more of a lightweight screen recorder and don't want all the features of OBS. Now the next screen recorder we'll be looking at is Simple Screen Recorder. I'm doing these out of order, but now Simple Screen Recorder right here. It is exactly what its name is. It's a simple screen recorder. So this tries to have a simple interface, but also packs tons of different features in here. So for example, I can easily what you go through this dialogue to start recording. So I could do a fixed rectangle, follow wherever the cursor goes, or OpenGL if you'd like to play a game. You can set up the frame rate, scale your video down a little bit, disable and enable your cursor. Now the audio, there is one issue with this, and you can't use both your microphone and desktop audio. If you use desktop audio, you can't use your microphone, and if you use your microphone, you can't use desktop audio. That is the only problem with the screen recorder. Other than that, though, it's a very good recorder. It's very lightweight. It also has some support for live streaming too, although it can be a little bit advanced, kind of tricky to use. So then once you've gone through their dialogue, you can just hit start recording and you will start. And you can also get a preview right here, sort of like OBS. Although this preview is at a noticeably lower frame rate than other recorders, than OBS specifically preview is. So yeah, that's not actually what your recording will look like. This is just what the preview looks like. Alright, so the next recorder is going to be Vokoscreen. So this is another QT recorder. It might look a little bit different for you, because I'm running the version on Arch, which is newer. But on Ubuntu, this recorder looks pretty different, so keep that in mind. Now, this has features such, this is easy to use, just like Kazam. It is basically a little bit more customizable than Kazam, but with an easier to use interface. And it also lets you record. Wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Just like Simple Screen Recorder, you can't record desktop audio and your microphone. Can also have a schedule to start recording if you want, so you can automatically start recording at 12 a.m., for example. And then you could stop the recording after 15 seconds. You can make it so it starts minimized when you start recording, but that's just the screencast options. There's also screenshot options here, just for taking a screenshot really quickly. You can record your webcam using this. Although my webcam is at like the bottom of 4 or something, but as you can see, it does record your webcam. You can also do Grayscale Mode, so now that adds like a cool effect here with Grayscale. So now everything's gray now, and then you could also invert the color too. So also mirror. So mirror, invert, gray. Yeah. So I'm gonna be done with that. And you also got a log here. The Vokoscreen's pretty nice. Now for our last recorder. This is the Deepin screen recorder. That's our last one. And all you have to do is click on it and select a window or an area. You could do full screen too. And then you just click on MP3 or GIF and you start recording. So, this is sort of a easy way to, just make like a screenshot or something, or a GIF of something to post on Reddit or Discord. So, like, if you're on a forum or something, and you'd like to record yourself, you're trying to solve an issue, and you'd like to record the output of a terminal, you could just open up this recorder, select the terminal window, and then have the terminal window go, and then the terminal window will basically just, display and output the logs. So this recorder isn't really made for YouTube. It's more for just trying to like get a quick recording to upload something onto a forum or something. So yeah, that's the 5 screen recorders I will be showing off for this new series on video production. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.